It's Saturday, so you know what that means. Hi folks, Shaggy Black here, representing Syndicate Championship Wrestling, and we are proud to bring to you another episode of Saturday Showdown. Today we're going to continue to give you some of the hardest hitting fake virtual fighting this side of the internet, only on YouTube. We are 1 week away from our first event of YouTube of 2025, Malice in Wonderland, and it was announced last week that our main event will be for the SCW World Championship as Dwayne Fox defends his title against Landon Kelly and the natural Isaac Murphy. Isaac Murphy won a match last week here on Showdown. You can go back and watch that on this YouTube channel. He won a match against Landon Kelly, allowing him to place himself in that main event. So now, instead of Dwayne Fox not having to worry about one man, he's got two men to worry about on that main event. But we got more match announcements to come later in the show. Tonight, you want to talk about triple threats? We have our main event for this evening. It is Primetime James Lee taking on one half of the tag team champions, J Omega and Kevin Youngblood. Folks, that is your main event of the evening. But first, let's get down the ring for our first match as Dwayne Fox gets a little warm up here against one of the most talented grapplers we have here in Hacksaw, Leo Simmons. Let's head down to the ring. You hear the music. It's Big Oos time, folks. The champ is in the building.
You know nothing about a Uso. Spit fire, go hard for my Usos. Hold it down for the Usos. Hold it down for the Usos. You don't know nothing about
is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the wild Samoans from the Polynesian Islands, weighing in at 280 pounds, the SCW World Wrestling Champion, Dwayne Fox.
Dwayne Fox's first appearance of 2025 here in the SCW arena. It's good to see the champ have a match this evening, but you gotta ask yourself, will he be the champ come the end of next weekend? Could this be the last time we see Dwayne Fox having that SCW World title, lifting it up in the air on a SCW Showdown? Time could tell, because while it would have a easier defense against Landon Kelly, it's not a slight against Landon Kelly, but it's easier to focus on one opponent. But now you're going into a match to where you have to worry about two men, and you could lose that belt without being pinned or submitted. So a lot of things at stake for the Big Oos.
And his opponent from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 270 pounds, Hacksaw Leo Simmons.
Meanwhile, Leo Simmons comes down to the ring, and he hasn't faced Dwayne Fox at many a times, but I know these two men know each other a little well. They're very familiar with each other's moveset, so I know this is going to be a match to pay attention to. This is one hell of a way to kick off tonight's showdown with these two behemoths of SCW. But I know Leo Simmons is going to be looking to capture gold here in 2025, but only time will tell for this man to see where this season takes him. The bell is rung, and here we go, and Leo Simmons tries to rush towards Dwayne Fox, and Dwayne gets out of the way. Now Dwayne's trying to just pulling Leo Simmons over in the corner. Now Dwayne throwing Leo. Oh, like, wow. Look at the strength. Look at the pounds from Dwayne Fox. Again, Dwayne Fox starting this match off, kicking us off here tonight on Showdown against Leo Simmons. And I look at the strength from the world champion. Sit out powerbomb connects. Leo Simmons getting squeezed by Dwayne Fox, but Leo breaking out of it. Leo Simmons, known as the resident SCW suplex machine, and not to be outdone, he pounces Dwayne Fox as well. Big meaty men slapping meat is happening here in SCW. You'll love to see it. But again, Dwayne Fox looking to try to keep that momentum on his side here against our resident suplex machine, Leo Simmons. And Leo starting to throw those hands. And speaking of, look at the power from Leo Simmons tossing the champ down. A win for Leo tonight. And look at the first suplex. Look at the bridge. We got to cover one. Kick out at one. And that is one suplex. Put that on a suplex counter from Leo Simmons. Leo trying to manipulate that arm and stomping off the arm of Dwayne Fox. Going right back after the extremities of Dwayne Fox here. Again, Dwayne, I got to commend him for coming out here and having this match against Leo Simmons. Look at another bear hug applied. But you gotta wonder if Dwayne's head is in this match after not being at Showdown for since we kicked off the season. We got another cover. No, not even a one count. That is two suplexes from Leo Simmons. But again, Dwayne Fox, again, not having to deal with just the one man. Now he's got two men to deal with. And a suplex. Release suplex from Dwayne Fox. My man said, anything you can do, I can do better. And now the Big Oos with a big axe handle coming off the top rope into the outside. Dwayne's got all the momentum back on his side here. But again, he's got to go up against Landon Kelly, the 2024 Ascension Ladder Match winner. That guarantees you a main event title shot at Malice in Wonderland against the SCW World Champion. But now that weasel, the ever manipulative Isaac Murphy has found a way into the main event yet again. And look at the strength from Dwayne Fox. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Power bombing Leo Simmons onto the outside. How is Leo Simmons getting right up? Dwayne, with the back elbow, right to the face. And Dwayne showing that strength. Leo Simmons is not a small man. That is a dreadlocked Big E we have here in SCW. But my goodness, Dwayne Fox treating him like a bag of Skittles, tossing them around. And now Leo Simmons going for another suplex. That's three. And we got a cover. Oh no, not a kick out, not even a one count. Dwayne Fox is not having any of that. Now Dwayne carrying. Oh, snake eyes delivered. But you got to figure Dwayne Fox's strategy going into next weekend's main event has to be trying to get rid of Isaac Murphy as soon as possible, because Isaac, as much as you would think with a triple threat anything goes, there are no friendships. The last man you want to have any advantage in that match is Isaac Murphy. Probably one of the smartest men I've seen in SCW when it comes to in-ring strategy. Now, meanwhile, Leo Simmons trying to gain some ground here. And now Leo hyped up. Oh, dropping the fist on Dwayne Fox. Now Leo Simmons letting Dwayne get right up. Oh! Attacking the lower back of Dwayne Fox. Dwayne Fox, back elbow to Leo Simmons. Now these two are throwing hands and feet. Look at that headbutt from Dwayne Fox. Dwayne going up to the top rope. Could we see that splash? Yes, we do. He connects, but doesn't go for the pin. And now Dwayne Fox staring down Leo Simmons. And he's giving him a tour of the islands. Tour of the islands hits, and that could be it. 1, 2, 2.999. Leo Simmons is still in this match. But now Dwayne staring down Leo Simmons again. And he goes for another tour of the islands. That one connects, and this could be over. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Dwayne Fox. Dwayne grabbing his title there. But what the hell is this? Isaac Murphy, oh! Isaac Murphy attacking Dwayne Fox. And he's picking up that SCW World Championship. Oh, what the hell is Isaac Murphy doing? Come on, Dwayne, turn around, Dwayne. No! Isaac Murphy clocking Dwayne Fox with that world title. And of course, Isaac Murphy has done nothing but cause trouble this entire time in SCW since we kicked off Season 4 here. Now you will see that man in the main event at Malice in Wonderland as he will take on Dwayne Fox and Landon Kelly for the SCW World Championship. Folks, that is next Saturday here on this YouTube channel on a special time, 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 Central. And boy, oh boy, I literally cannot wait to see how that card shapes out. I have more match announcements here for you later this evening. But folks, I want to tell you, like as always, thank you all for tuning in when you can. Hitting that like and subscribe button. We have seen this channel grow over the course of some weeks, so we appreciate you all for tuning in and getting the word out there. We want to be one of the best YouTube shows in your watch history, so we appreciate you on that. But let's keep the ball rolling with our next match. Coming up next, we have Quinn Ventura taking on the Awakening's bombshell, Kennedy Turner. That match is coming up right now. Let's head down to the ring. The Queen of the Galaxy has arrived to the SCW Arena. Welcome back, Quinn Ventura. Last time we seen her, it was last week. She made her actual comeback, but she popped up on the SCW Women's World Champion, Champagne Night. And the fun thing here is, folks, if you've been tuning in for as long as you have, we here in SCW aren't really fond of doing rematches, but as made special by our beloved GM Ian Jacobs, Quinn Ventura will face Champagne Night one-on-one at Malice in Wonderland for the SCW Women's World Title.
And from Detroit, Michigan, the bombshell, Kennedy
Turner also pulling up to the function. She had her SCW Women's World Title shot a few weeks ago here in the SCW Arena, but fell short after leaving with a defeat against Champagne Night. But Kennedy's looking to wanting to bounce back here and climb the ranks in the SCW Women's Division. And what statement can you make by beating the #1 contender for the SCW Women's World Champion? Now, Quinn Ventura's no slouch, so Kennedy's got to bring her all here. But I got to tell you now, man, it's good to see Quinn Ventura back in the ring. There we go, matches. Bronson Quinn's already coming out with the stomp onto the chest of Kennedy Turner. Look at the Hurricane Rana. Kennedy might not be prepared for this match, man. The way Quinn is coming out of the gates here. Look at this. Oh, Quinn dropping Kennedy on the back of her neck. And Quinn with the suicide dive. Already, Quinn is just on one. It's just going straight at Kennedy Turner and not letting up. My goodness. Oh, what a drop kick. Kennedy just has nothing going for her in this match so far. Quinn Ventura is riled up. Now, what the hell is Quinn thinking? Kennedy's slow to get up. The bombshell looking to get defused. As you see, with a drop kick from the top turnbuckle, connects to the outside. And Kennedy could be out. This match could be over way faster than I thought it would be. And now Quinn sending Kennedy to the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog. And Quinn Ventura just planting Kennedy. And we got a cover here. 1, 2. No, kick out at 1. For all that, Kennedy's still in this match. Even after taking a beating this early on. Oh, now Kennedy with the kick. Now Kennedy's trying to gain some momentum back into this match. Stomping on the midsection of Quinn Ventura and throwing those rights and lefts. Stomping again. But no, Quinn Ventura fighting back. So is Kennedy Turner. And Kennedy sending Quinn to the ropes. Look at this. Oh, kick right to the chest. Kennedy doing what she can here to gain whatever momentum in her corner here. And now you see Kennedy trying to slow down the match. Quinn Ventura was all fire going into this match, man. But now Kennedy's finally looking to get the upper hand here and dictating the pace of how this match is going. Oh, knees to the back. Can Kennedy find her way in this match? Quick taunt there. Now Kennedy springboard. Oh! Was that a springboard headbutt? I don't know, but we got to cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Whatever it was, it caught Quinn Ventura by surprise. Now Kennedy going right back after the arm of Quinn Ventura here. Quinn slow to get up. Now Kennedy dropping the fist. Oh, but Quinn reverses. But Quinn picking up Kennedy and face buster. Kennedy could be out and we got to cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Kennedy Turner still in this match, but wonder for how long though. Oh, kick to the midsection. Headshot. Headshot hits. And it could be all she wrote. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Quinn Ventura. But what is this? Champagne Night with the SCW Women's title around her arm coming down to the ring. Last week, we saw Quinn Ventura pull up on pull up on Champagne Night, and now Champagne's returning the favor. These two were friends. Champagne Night looked up to Quinn Ventura as she was the first ever 2-time Women's World Champion. And now these two are gonna meet again at Malice in Wonderland. Folks, if you remember the last time these two met, that match was a classic. For one for the ages. We could be seeing another one in the books here next Saturday. And folks, man oh man, speaking of which, Malice in Wonderland is right around the corner, June 5th, folks, on this YouTube channel. Please hit that bell notification icon so you are alerted when we go live, because this is our first event of 2025 here. And of course, I just mentioned to you, the SCW Women's World Championship will be on the line as Champagne Knight defends her title against Quinn Ventura. Also, we have the just recently announced first ever triple threat TLC ladder match for the SCW tag team titles, as it will be Omega and Xerxes defending their championships against the Awakening, James Lee and Adrian Angel, and against the Youngbloods, Kevin and Prince. Folks, this match type has never been seen in SCW, and man, I can only imagine what is gonna go down. And of course, I've also mentioned the triple threat match main event at Malice in Wonderland, as the SCW World Championship will be on the line as Dwayne Fox defend his title against Landon Kelly and Isaac Murphy. And folks, another match that has been announced. It wouldn't be Malice in Wonderland without our newest tradition, our Rookie Symposium match, as we will have two new signings showing up for the first time here in SCW, as you will see the arrival of Kid Sensation taking on Antoine Cartier. Folks, if you remember the last Rookie Symposium we had, that one launched some careers here in SCW, so this next one should do the same. And also on the card, Diaz Tatum finally gets his hands on the ever mysterious Alex Perez. That match is probably going to be match of the night for me, folks. I'm not going to hold you. And speaking of, Alex Perez is in the building tonight as he is looking to take on Aku of the Samoan Society. That match, folks, is coming up right now. Let's head down to the ring.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Wild Samoans from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 257 pounds, the Samoan King!
Aku pulling up to the building. Welcome back, Aku, for the Samoan Society here in Season 4 of SCW. So now, Aku, for a man as big as he is, you would think that this match will be very easy for him, considering his opponent is smaller in stature. However, the man that he is going to face is violence incarnate. Just straight up demon. And I believe this is the first time these two have ever met in that squared circle. And here we go. The lights dimmed. The music is playing. And it just got very, very spooky in the building.
And his opponent from
Alex Perez for his first match in 2025, pulling up to take on Aku here. But this is not the first time we've seen him, as the last couple of weeks he has been giving Diaz Tatum hell. First, by just always, for the last 2 weeks, interfering after match, of course with that choke slam that he hit him with, and then cutting him off at the pass before he can get away from Leo Simmons. Alex and Tatum will go one-on-one at Malice in Wonderland, but oh my God! Tatum's not waiting until Malice. He's looking to get his hands on Alex Perez right now, and the referee is trying to pull him away from Alex. He is calling security, and Tatum is just beating the hell out of Alex Perez. The match ain't even start, and Perez getting jumped from behind. But you gotta give it, Diaz Tatum was not waiting. But you see Aku in the middle of that ring flexing, and Alex Perez finally gets up on his feet, and now the match can officially begin. But you gotta think, how much is Alex got? He got attacked. How much is he gonna have really to focus in this match? But it looks to be on point. Oh man, Alex could have his equilibrium off here, as you just see Alex is in the ring looking almost damn near unfazed by Tatum's attack. I don't know why Alex Perez has chosen Diaz Tatum as his opponent, but I mean, all I know is when you face Alex Perez, at least this version of Alex Perez, you come out a different man. I mean, just look at Adrian Angel. Those two have had wars, and Angel was taken to the brink until he finally defeated Alex Perez for that SCW Strong Style Championship in a bloody fight. Meanwhile, Alex starts to go for a springboard frog splash, and Aku gets out of the way. Can Aku actually take advantage of Alex's mishaps? Oh, what a clothesline from Aku there. Aku looking to go for that same move, stalking Perez. Knee to the face, and another clothesline. Round and round and round he goes. Aku is going up to the top rope. Aku trying to go for that knee to the face, but landed awkwardly. As you see, now Aku sending Alex, but Alex with the reversal. Alex just doing what he can here. What the hell is Alex doing? Alex, oh my God, DDT on the apron. And Alex Perez, of course, is on one. Alex, the one-time SCW World Champion, two-time SCW Tag Team Champion, and one-time SCW Strong Style Champion. This man just has an illustrious career here in SCW. But I remember what made him turn into a more savage beast, and that was pretty much losing Landon Kelly. Oh, what a drop kick from Aku. But Alex Perez unfazed, but that time he got him. Aku now just showing his strength. Alex getting tossed around in the ring, and now Aku going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. But again, Alex became a different man when the disbanding of the Nightmare Connection happened. And now look at this, Aku's got Alex up, but no, Alex takes out Aku's leg. Now Alex trying to go for a capture suplex. Aku reverses, slamming Alex. Now Aku and Alex are going back and forth, trading blows. Now Aku getting hit with these combos from Alex Perez. There's a sit-down Meteora. Now Alex Perez again taking the fight to Aku. Oh, back elbow. And now you see Aku trying to pull himself up into that corner. Oh, there's that elbow. And here we go. And a blackout. We got a cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Aku is still in it, but for how long? When Alex goes for that blackout, it can only mean one thing. The end is nigh. It hits. We got a cover. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Alex Perez. Alex celebrating the win, but who the hell? That looks like Diaz Tatum on the outside. Alex ain't forgot about getting hit, and Tatum, of course, has had enough of Alex Perez coming up and just interrupting his business. Diaz Tatum is all for the smoke. And Alex is getting closer to the top. And now they throwing hands, and Alex throwing that right, and these two are going back and forth. Security and the referees trying to break it up. Tatum gets out of it, and Tatum and Alex going right back at it. Diaz Tatum has had enough, and he decides that it's time for a change. This man is looking for respect, and he is going to beat the hell out of it. Out of Alex Perez. He wants that respect, and he demands that he gets it. We will see if he gets that respect next Saturday here on this YouTube channel. Folks, thank you all for tuning in. We definitely appreciate you. And now it is time for our main event of the evening. J Omega takes on Kevin Youngblood and James Lee. Folks, I'm not going to hold you any longer. Let's head down the ring for our main event of the evening.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring, representing the family from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 247 pounds, the king of old school, Kevin Youngblood.
Kevin Youngblood coming up to the SCW arena, strutting his stuff like he ain't been a menace here in SCW with his son in tow. Those two men, ever since they lost their tag team championships, have just been on a rampage. Again, attacking the Awakening for what was supposed to be a tag team title match, though that their opportunity that they've earned. Kevin and Prince, of course, lost their titles at the season premiere of Showdown, but since then hasn't taken too kindly from it. Now, I talk about them taking their things and just taking a different turn. I don't know what the hell's gotten into Kevin, but I know he's gonna have to answer for his crimes tonight, as he has got two men that are looking to beat the holy hell out of him. And here comes one right now.
And his opponent, first from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 248 pounds, Primetime,
James Lee didn't take too kindly to that sneak attack from Kevin and Prince Youngblood. James Lee is reminding Kevin that he understands. You don't have too much time left here in this business, and your window is closing, and you do what you can to take advantage, but you will answer for your sins, Mr. Youngblood. And James Lee is here to make sure he does. Now, again, James Lee is has been known to pull off those tactics himself, but that man has earned, him and his tag team partner, the Awakening himself, have earned a tag team title shot. So for the Youngbloods to come in and ruin that will piss anybody off.
And from the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 239 pounds, one half of the SCW World Tag Team Champions, Omega.
And speaking of being pissed off, that is one man that you do not want to make angry. And that man is the toughest son of a bitch here in Syndicate Championship Wrestling. One half of the SCW Tag Team Champions, Jay Omega. Omega was looking to defend those titles with his partner Xerxes last week on Showdown, but the Youngbloods had other plans. Now, Omega looking to get revenge against Kevin Youngblood before they head to their TLC ladder match next Saturday. And man, if I'm Kevin, I'm getting the hell out of Dodge, because those two men are just looking to just putting a hurting on me, man. I wouldn't be in, but Kevin, not afraid of any challenge. This match was made by our beloved GM, Ian Jacobs, and you gotta thank he thanks Kevin for this. You see Kevin going right after Jay Omega. It is always on sight with those two. As you see Omega taking out, but James trying to take out both men. And folks, as always, in matches that are, multi-men matches like this, I will try to call it as best as I can with the action being what it is. But now, you see James Lee and James Omega, but Kevin's gonna have a lot to try to do here, as James and Jay are looking to beat the hell. But I will say this, Omega don't care for James Lee either. He is looking to come out the victor, and you gotta look at it this way. All three men are trying to gain whatever momentum they can for this ladder match coming next Saturday. But Kevin's got a hell of a mountain to climb, as he is just in there with two angry sharks, and they smell blood in the water, my friend. But it looks like Kevin is holding his own, trying to choke out James Lee. Oh, but no, here's that Superman punch from Jay Omega, and now Jay going right after James Lee. James rolling out of the ring, but Kevin and Omega, of course, these two have been dance partners for so long. Their rivalry goes way back. It is always on sight when these two are in the ring. But man, when you throw in James Lee into this mix, it can be a different story all in told, because all men are looking to carry some gold here. You see some dirty boxing, Jay Omega, but look at the kendo stick, and it's been blocked. James Lee gets hit with that kendo stick from Jay Omega, but Kevin Youngblood gets that kendo stick out of Omega's hands. And now look at this. What the hell? Oh, look at the reversal. Jay Omega and Kevin Youngblood try to team up, but James Lee wasn't having it, and reversed both of them, introducing each other to just giving them a headbutt. And these three men are trying to go back and forth. Each man trying to think of something to do. Oh, we got a sling blade from Kevin, and into a drop kick delivered to James Lee. And now we got our first cover. No! Omega breaks up that cover. Now Omega trying to send Kevin up to the outside. And Kevin and James Lee going right back at it. And I will say this, both Kevin Youngblood has had great matches with James Lee and Jay Omega. And this man can put on classics with anyone, but these two in particular have been probably some of my favorite matches of Kevin's career. Meanwhile, Kevin's got James Lee up, snake eyes. Now Kevin's setting his eyes on Jay Omega, but Omega doing the same thing. Snake eyes, oh, top shelf hits. We got a cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. That top shelf came out of nowhere, and he caught J Omega with it. And you see James Lee again trying to gain some positioning here. And Kevin with that kendo stick attacking both men. Oh, but James counters and hits Kevin with that kendo stick. You see Kevin, what the hell? Kevin, oh, Canadian Destroyer. James Lee is out. And Kevin with a rib breaker. Now we got a cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. James Lee is out like a light, folks. Now slow to get up. Kevin trying to position himself. Oh, but look at the springboard forearm. James Lee's back on his feet, taking Kevin off of his. Meanwhile, J Omega rolls to the outside. Now it's just Kevin and James Lee in the middle of the ring. Look at the splash from Kevin Youngblood. Kevin picking up that kendo stick. And look at this. James Lee catching J Omega, telling him to breathe easy. And we got a cover. No, but Kevin breaks that up. Kevin trying to take out the leg of James. And James, again, with these flurry and onslaught. And look at this. No! James Lee reverses. So does Kevin Youngblood. Just these two men are going back and forth. Omega taking James Lee and putting him on the ropes there. Omega trying to take out that arm. Could be trying to tenderize that arm for the cross bridge. And look at Omega with that twisting neck breaker. And Omega feeling himself. Omega looking to leave here with something. Oh, taking that arm and snapping it back on Kevin. And Kevin rolls out. Brooklyn Zoo! Brooklyn Zoo out of nowhere onto James Lee, and we got a cover. 1, 2, 2.999. James Lee is still in this match, but I think he's been busted open. Now Kevin, oh! James Lee is trying to gain some separation by going to the outside. Now Kevin and Omega is back in the ring. James Lee's back in the ring, sending Kevin to the ropes. Well, this match is almost like a car wreck. And now you see Omega reversing Youngblood. Now Omega setting his eyes on James Lee. Oh, Britt taking that arm. Of course, oh! Now Kevin throwing Omega into the corner. What's Kevin doing? Kevin's picking up that kendo stick. Oh, to the gut of Omega. Now Kevin going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Not enough to put the top shelf. While that wasn't enough to keep Omega down, that might have been enough to keep Kevin down. Top shelf to the chin. And now Omega is on one. Omega going after the arm of James Lee. Now Kevin Youngblood trying to get him some here too. Now Kevin, snake eyes to J Omega, but look at this. James Lee, breathe easy to Kevin Youngblood. And Kevin could be out. And we got a cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. And J Omega trying to break up the pin, but ended up hitting James Lee instead. James, just all these men are just fighting. This is nuts, man. What can you only even expect come Saturday when all three of these men are with their partners and ladders, tables, ladders, and chairs are involved. And look at the stomp from Kevin Youngblood. Now Kevin rolling to the outside. Going under the ring here. And Kevin's got a bat. Kevin has a bat. Kevin throwing that bat down. And look at this. Again, Omega going right after the arm. You tend to not think of Omega as a technical wrestler. He's more of a brawler. But man, he knows how to get that arm stretched out. And we got a cover. No! Broken up by Kevin Youngblood. Kevin picking up Omega, but Omega reverses. Oh! Reverse DDT. And out goes Kevin. Omega grabbing that kendo stick. Oh, beating the hell! The kendo stick just shattered as he hit it with James Lee. Now Omega taking James Lee over to the corner. But look at this. Kevin trying to go for something, but no, Omega, knowing his foe, reverses, and Omega trying to go for the Brooklyn Zoo, but no, Kevin reverses. Now look at this, Kevin going right after the arm of Omega, pulling back. Will Omega tap? James Lee is in the corner and gets out of the corner, kicks Kevin. And now James feeling it. Oh, what's this? Oh my God. Breathe easy. Hits again. We got a cover. Ruff's trying to get in position. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Primetime James Lee.
Here is your winner,
James Lee picks up the win. And can he carry that momentum over to next weekend at Malice in Wonderland? Will the Awakening become 2-time tag team champions? We will find out that and so much more. Folks, we will see you next week, 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 Central, for Malice in Wonderland. Folks, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves.